Hey everybody, it's Paul Kelly Golf. The season is just about to start here in St. John's, and with the loss of one property, things are going to be very busy at the other courses. So knowing that, here are 10 things you can do to help the staff because they're going to be overwhelmed, and your help can help everything go smoother and help your experience be a little bit more positive. Folks, if you like the content that I post on this channel, please hit the subscribe button, the like button. Feel free to share or leave a comment. So with over 30 years of running and working and being around golf courses in a managerial capacity, these are the things that I hear the staff talk about and that I've experienced myself. Now, a lot of these things the staff will never say to you because they're not allowed, but be assured they're talking about it and they just wish that people could help them out. So, number one, have a specific tee time in mind when you call up. Don't be the person who calls up and says, what do you got open tomorrow? Well, we've got 2 courses. There's 8 tee times an hour, so that's 16 tee times an hour for 12 hours. How about you narrow it down a little bit and give me somewhere to start? That will free up our time and stop this useless conversation that goes on back and forth while people are waiting to get served. So have a specific tee time in mind when you call up. That'll help speed things up. Number 2, don't book multiple tee times at the counter when people are checking in to play golf. Don't get to the counter and go, okay, I'm checking in and I'd like to book a foursome for me and Fred and Pat and Joe for Tuesday at 3 o'clock, and then myself and Frank and Will and Doug for Thursday at 3 o'clock, and on while people are behind you. This is the equivalent of the person at the counter going through their scratch tickets and redeeming them and purchasing more while you're trying to buy a quart of milk. So don't book your tee times at the counter. Number 3, if you're going to the counter to check in, it's very likely that there's other people checking in behind you and some people are running late. So pay for everything that you're going to get in one trip. Don't check in for your tee time and then go, oh, I meant to grab a 6-pack of beer and a sleeve of balls, and then get back in line and keep the process going over and over again. See if you can get everything in one shot. It just makes it easier for everyone if things go quickly. Number 4, don't argue with the staff over policy. Do you really think that the student who's working behind the counter had the policy on whether it's cart path only or not? Save your arguments for somebody who actually makes the decision. So don't take it out on the counter staff. They are usually the newest staff or the least experienced. They're put there, they're doing their best, and they don't need somebody trying to argue with them over something that they had no say in. Number 5, one of my favorites. Don't come to the course and then argue and throw a hissy fit because there's no power carts if you didn't book one in advance. People who booked one in advance get carts in advance. If you came to the course and it's 95 degrees out and you didn't book a cart, and then you're throwing a fit saying, I can't walk in this kind of heat, well, you should have booked one in advance. It's your responsibility, and it's not the staff's to find you one or take one away from somebody else. Number 6, the phone to the pro shop is for booking tee times and helping customers. So if you call in, make your phone call short and sweet and to the point. It's not to have a conversation and talk about your last round or ask people how they're doing or checking on is such and such playing today. Make it short and sweet. I always train my staff to answer the phone, and when somebody said I'd like to book a tee time, their response would be, sure, what's your name, what day, how many people, and what time? Because the next call is already waiting and it's going ding, ding, ding in the staff's ear, knowing that there's a call on hold. So keep the business phone for business. Make your phone calls short and sweet. It'll help everybody out. You will be the guy waiting the next time while someone has a conversation, and you'll appreciate it. Number 7, when using the practice green and you're chipping, don't take a bucket of balls down there, chip them, and then just walk away to your tee time. Somebody has to go pick them up. If you're chipping, pick up your balls, leave them in a basket, put them on the driving range, or bring them back to the starter shed. Not only that, but the person who goes to the putting green to putt doesn't want to putt around 10 people who just chipped 60 balls each out on the green and left them all there. So leave things as you found them. Number 8, show up early for your tee time. The staff is already stressed trying to keep an order going and keep tee times flowing. When you're late, it means they've had to juggle things. It means that they've had to try and move people ahead who may not have been ready to be moved ahead. And it also means that there's probably going to be some confrontation somewhere along with other golfers, probably you, because you got there late and now want your tee time right on the spot when you still haven't been processed or sent down to the starter shed yet. So show up early, help everybody move along a little bit easier. Number 9, let the staff that's out on the course do their job. Don't stand there with your arms up because somebody is mowing a green. That's their job. It has to be done. And what do you think is more important to the large scale of operation for all those hundreds of golfers who are playing? That those greens get moved or that you have a shot to the green? Please, just take your time and once again, let the staff do their job. If the marshal's coming around asking you to move and help pick up the pace a little bit, don't be in an argument with him. He's doing it because he needs to do it and you need to get moving. Here's the easy way to look at it. Somebody's got to be pissed off. It can either be you or it can be the 200 and something people that might be behind you. It's an easy job for the marshal. He's cutting his losses by moving the trouble rather than dealing with all the people behind you who may not be receptive to just waiting behind while you're letting gaps grow. So let the staff do their job. Let the mowers do their job. Let the marshals do their job. Number 10, by far and away the most important one. Don't bring your problems to your happy place. Don't let all the things that are stewing with you throughout the day, bring them in to your happy place. The golf course should be for fun. When you come there with a bad attitude and it just boils over to other people, just take a breather in the parking lot and go, oh, thank God, I'm finally here at the place that I want to be. All my troubles are gone. And enjoy the day. Folks, I hope that this helps you with your experience at the golf course, and I hope it allows you to help the golf staff who are overwhelmed and will be more so this year than any other. And I don't have a dog in this fight at all. I'm just talking about past experiences and knowing what the staff go through. I'm Paul Kelly. Thanks for watching.